And for those of you around the globe, no matter if it's in Europe, in the Americas, in Asia, in Africa, in Australia, wherever you are, we have the live and interactive directly here from the trade show. And I like to pass over to my colleague Felix. He's down there.
And one exhibition wall, which was particularly designed for one product, which is called the TwinCAT Hypervisor, has been designed between our craftsman and Daniel, who is standing in front of this wall. Daniel, don't get me wrong, but we always talk about PC-based control, how the Moore's law is developing the power of processors, how we get much more performance into such a PC every year. But still it seems to be like you are bragging a little bit, because why would you need 2 or even 3 operating systems on a PC? I think that's a bit too much.
Yeah, I think each operating system has its benefits, its pros and cons. Of course, TwinCAT BSD as performant and small real-time operating system. And then you have Windows with its graphical desktop environment, which our customers are used to, for example, control the machine via an HMI. And then, for example, Linux as another operating system has the advantage, or is currently used as host for containers like Docker or other container technologies to host applications inside modular software packages. And with the hypervisor, you can benefit from all these different advantages of the operating systems on one system. This is the one aspect. The other aspect is that with the hypervisor, you can also, let's say, increase the security of the control system. I can demonstrate it to you. Now Windows is restarting, and what we can see is that the drives or the axes are still running. So the machine is still controlled, although Windows is restarting, and this leads to a better availability of the system.
So we had a lot of visitors over the last years. And then yesterday, Olaf Scholz and Antonio Costa. Is this still thrilling and exciting, or is it a kind of a routine?
Well, it's still exciting. You see, so the important politicians which are coming to us, they are people of history, or they may become people of world history. And so I respect them first, because they are these important persons, and they have the duties which they have to fulfill. And so, and you know that you're meeting somebody who can really decide something. This is one point. The other point is, if you start to talk to them, then you feel that they are quite normal human beings.
Yesterday you had 7 minutes with Olaf Scholz and Premier Costa.
Yeah.
So what were the key messages you distributed?
Yeah. The key message is concentrated in the sentence, the engineers have to save the world. Huh? And this is a sentence which is deeply true to our beliefs, because all the technological progress which is necessary to fight the climate problems we have, and to fulfill all the demands of a growing world population, which wants to see some wealth and some better living. So all these requirements have to be solved by engineers, because machines have to produce more goods with less energy consumption, with less material consumption, and this is our responsibility. So responsibility for the Beckhoff people, and maybe also the responsibility for our listeners, because they also may be technology engineers. So we really have to save the world. We have to take care about these new production principles. On the other hand, I have to say, it's not only the engineers who are saving the world, also even the legal guys, even the politicians, they have to save the world by themselves also. No? And this is also what they understand, and this is also the duty they have and the burden they have. So this is why I also respect them. It's so simple, but it needs a company like Beckhoff, because we are on one side the technology company, and on the other side this very practical company which knows how to build cabinets. And both worlds, the practical down-to-earth world and the high-tech world, is coming together in these products. And for sure you have to be a company which is building industrial PCs, which is building drives, which is building IOs, which is writing a lot of software. Only a company which has the cabinet know-how, and only a company with all these features can invent such a system. And therefore, it's typical for Beckhoff that we are doing it.
So we have the experts within your group who are experts for linear motors, and then we have a completely other field, machine learning,
right,
who know how to solve problems with neural networks, with learning and all these matters, and then we can combine it to actually create something special for our customers.
Yeah.
can you put this into numbers somehow? So if we look at the fact sheet of the product, what are we? How much are we improving?
Okay, of course. So if we have a look on the accuracy, which we can improve by reducing the position lag by a factor of 6. And we also can improve the synchronism by reducing the velocity ripple by a factor of 5. So all in all, an improvement of the machine and an improvement for the customer.
Now, if you listen carefully, our MX system should replace sooner or later the cabinet. So what do? Well, we come up with extra services. And that's something we would like to talk about, because our XTS system, our linear motion system, normally exists out of a small frame and the mover, and that's it. But you and your department do something in particular with the XTS system. So what is that, Mike?
Exactly, Roland. We are adding value in the way that we are providing assembly services for XTS systems. And that means we fully pre-assemble, pre-commission, and ship out in one pack this kind of unit that usually goes along with the control cabinet. And if desired, we are in the position to deliver also the program for the overall machine for the customer or for projects. Every third system gets already modified in that way that we get out to customers pre-assembled and ready to use.
So this is the Beckhoff booth in Hannover. Thanks for listening. Looking forward to see and hear you tomorrow again. All the best. Have a nice day or evening. Take care. Bye-bye.